matchups always elevate the pressure. The heart beats a little faster. It gets a little more intense, particularly if that team across the field is a conference foe. And that's exactly what we have in this showdown coming up. Welcome to the home of the BYU Cougars in LaVell Edwards Stadium in Provo, Utah. As we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the Baylor Bears, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the BYU Cougars. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. And the Bears will kick it away to start. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So BYU's offense will go on the attack first. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, Dave.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe
wide open spaces. He's loose. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the first down. New set of downs after the completion. Looking downfield, it's Hillstead. Wide open downfield. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. And the Cougars come to the line with a new set of downs. They're going to run it. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Last play was a near disaster. Now dealing with 2nd and 13. Wants to go up top. Right on the money. Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked him down so quickly. Ball spotted at the 27. They're facing a 3rd and long to try to keep their hopes of a touchdown alive. Here's a hit. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. He'll swing that big leg for 3 from 44 yards out. Just drives it between the uprights. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Bears offense will go to work for the first time. And, David, this offense is built around keeping it on the ground and feeding the beast at running back.
Yeah, and he is a grown ace man. That dude, it starts and ends with him. Jesse, how nice is it to have a running back that you can turn and the ball to? He's going to get positive chunks. Defenses fear him. That's a really nice place to start on offense.
And it doesn't matter how many guys they have in the box, right? Every single week, defense is key on stopping this guy, and none of them can do it. He is so dynamic, a true game changer for this offense.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Dropping back, it's Wegman. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. Guys, when you think about the big picture for Baylor and what a challenge this is going to be for both teams, both with unblemished records, both sitting atop the conference, and both eager to score. There he goes! Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. The Bears are moving quickly down the field. Takes the handoff. It's Washington. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game.
Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
One of the things I love about this defense is they're so versatile in the ways they can get after the quarterback. In their last game, they came away with 5 sacks, came from all over the place. They got the win. So you know in this one, they're going to dial up a lot of different looks. It's going to be tough for this offense to try to keep their quarterback standing up straight.
And he'll be marked down, but he's got enough to move the chains. And the Bears didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Fights through the pile and picks up a couple down to the 16.
Listen, the offensive coordinator's best friend in the red zone is the running game. Make guys commit near the line of scrimmage so I can throw behind. This defense is good, but I'm going to challenge them. I'm going to try to be the more physical team. I love the play call. I think you keep running the football and stay physical.
The Bears have it with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bears!
Well, this running back can beat you with a lot of tools. He's got speed, he can shake you, he can spin away, and now he shows you the stiff arm. That was lethal before walking into the end zone.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. From the gun, the give, looking for room. He's in open space downfield. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. The Cougars, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. To the air, it's Hillstead. And the shot to the middle of the field falls to the turf. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
And that's not a good sign for this offense. You gave up 4 sacks a week ago. Now you're already getting your quarterback hit. They've got to protect their dude. They got to give him more time so he can make plays down the field. Protection is the biggest issue for this offense.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. BYU will bring the punt team on the field. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Hauls it in and looking upfield. Slips through the line. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. Looking for room. It's Washington. It's a seam wide open. It's a running room. He's at it, and he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Baylor! What an explosive eruption into the end zone by this running back. It is blocked. What a way to send a message. Huge play in the running game. 1 snap, and you've got a touchdown on the board. He'll bring it out. It's Griffin. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. He'll pull it on the read. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch.
He'll off one deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. Looks as if BYU will have to punt it away. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. After that last explosive running play, David, why not just try it again, right?
I mean, why not? Such a big, long, explosive run. You think, Jesse, maybe give it to him again? Or do you say, hey, QB, throw that thing out there?
I think you keep it on the ground, David. Honestly, I was watching the offensive line. They were fired up after that long touchdown run. You know they just want to go back out there again and get some push.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He'll run it again. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. This is the kind of game, a top 25 matchup in the early season, that you look for when you're trying to build your resume.
Yeah, these are so fun because as a player, you kind of get bored if you don't get challenged. But when you got an early season challenge like this, all the adrenaline, all the juice, Palmer, you're ready to rock and roll.
I love this. We've had this game circled for a long time because we learn a lot in these types of games. What are these teams about? Which conferences are better? You're going to get a lot of answers today.
On 3rd down, offenses have their plays. What they like in 3rd and short, what they like 3rd and medium, 3rd and long. Great job by the offense having success. Now it's incumbent upon the defense to learn their plays and try to shut it down throughout the game.
They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. And the Bears are marching down the field. Running the red zone. It's Washington. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Into the end zone. Touchdown Bears! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
And I like this offense. I like watching it, man. They find a way to make plays and spread the football around. But I tell you what, I think this QB has an eye for this guy because that's 3 TDs now in 4 games. He wants to find him to make plays, really starting to trust that receiver out wide.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Off the play fake. Gets it out quickly. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
So it's 3rd and long, and this quarterback right now has got to be expecting pressure. So you want to know where your hot routes are. You got to know where your best one-on-one matchup is. But understand this. We're still in the first half. If the defense gets you, tip of the cap, you can take a sack. Punting the football at this stage of the game is okay.
BYU will bring the punt team on the field. He'll try to really get into this one. Touchdown Baylor! Stealing a score on special teams. He did that one all by himself. Make a few guys miss, turn on the afterburners, and boom, everybody's toast.
And that's why you got him back deep, because that guy can do that. You got to be explosive and quick and have good vision, and you see all those things on one punt return. Takes it back to the house, makes people miss, turn it on the gas. Great job, great return.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Griffin. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. To the air, it's Hillstead. Makes the grab. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line.
You run the slant route day one, and this is something that the quarterback and the wide receiver has done 100 million times out there on the field.
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. That's the end of the quarter, and it's Baylor holding the edge. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. Off the RPO, quick throw to the right. He stopped right at the 22, and that'll bring us to fourth down. Looks as if BYU will have to punt it away. And the returner is stopped. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. To the air on first down. That's caught. It's Washington. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the first.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Give to the back. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Slithers into space. Got enough for the first. Dragged down at the 43, but it's a pickup of 10 on that one. The Bears with the 1st and 10. Gonna run it. It's Washington. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Makes the catch. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
Can't make the grab, and this offense, which has been brilliant this season on 3rd down, doesn't convert this time. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Incomplete pass, and the defense comes up big, and they take over. Got it in the middle. It's Bachmeier. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Hillstead. Got his man in the middle. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. The Cougars are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. They get to him as he throws.
It's amazing to think just how confident this offense was coming into this game. They thought they were going to go up and down the field throwing the football in this one. That has not been the case. They have not yet scored a touchdown in this one. They just threw an incompletion on 3rd down now, looking like they may have to punt. This offense has got to find their rhythm. But you've got to wonder about their confidence at this point of the game.
This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Going right to work up top. Pressure coming. Didn't put much on that one, and it's incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. If the intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5.
The defense is able to finally stop this guy, but he has been on fire. We're only in the second quarter, and he has been absolutely lighting it up in this one. Nice job that time, defense, but you know this guy's going to get a lot more carries.
Makes his way out to the 20 before he stopped, and that'll bring up a 4th down. And the Bears send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He'll aim it toward the sideline to try to make it tough on the return team. First play of the drive comes from the 38. Looking downfield on 1st down. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Back to pass, it's Hillstead. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? It can get pretty wild in the Big 12. Some of these outposts are like snake pits when you have to go on the road. Got to get off to a quick start in conference play.
It is always wacky, Reese. Like, there's always something that happens in the Big 12, and somebody comes out of nowhere in the Big 12 every single year. So,
he's got some space. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down. BYU will bring the punt team on the field. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. And the returner will be knocked down. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Motion from the wideout. He'll start this drive firing. Catch in the middle, it's Brown. Stopped at the 24-yard line after the 10-yard gain. It's 1st down from back at their own 24-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Pickett. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Wants to throw on 1st down. Skips away from pressure. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
Caught near the sideline, it's King. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking to pass, it's Wegman. Throws for the tight end. And the big deflection on 3rd down forces a 4th down. The Bears will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch called for and made around the 20-yard line. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. He'll keep it himself. Ball is loose. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. Turning on the Jets. Touchdown, Bears! The defense takes matters into its own hands.
you practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business and said, offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
BYU 3.
Here he comes with the return. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. With several defenders there to get him on the ground. And the Cougars want to pick up the tempo. Back back to pass on second down. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. He's got it down the middle. He stopped at the 32. It'll be a first down in the waning seconds of the half. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Back to throw, it's Hillstead. Blasted as he lets it go. It's incomplete, and trust me, you will not see that very often from this guy. It's second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Hands it off. Creates a little space. He's running free down the middle. Oh, a lot of space. Touchdown, BYU! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And that was great execution on that drive. That is exactly what you needed. You took almost all of the time, and you cut into this lead. Now you're about to go into the half, get everybody excited, use that momentum to start the second half.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Here's the handoff. Makes him talk to the hand. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Fellas, looks like we've got a great atmosphere today in Provo.
BYU about to kick it off to open the second half. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. Not sure they had to adjust much as they'll try to build on this lead. Looking for a man, it's Wegman. Grabbed in the middle, it's Brown. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the grab. It's Porter. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10.
Well, there are a lot of offenses out there that would probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the third quarter. But when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing it out. And that's exactly what they're doing now.
And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain.
That's really nice fundamentals by a right-handed quarterback, going to his left, getting the shoulder turned and the hips around, helping him make a very accurate throw.
Unloads to the wideout. And that one's incomplete. We're taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's third down from the 45. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
That is a good omen for this defense. They were getting lit up in the first half. They knew something had to change. So to set the tone like this early on their opening drive of the third quarter and get a stop on third, that should really help their confidence.
Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. The Cougars trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To the air on second down. Rushes on him. It's complete. Works his way out to the 36-yard line before being pushed out of bounds.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play a wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
To throw, it's Hillstead. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Looks as if BYU will have to punt it away. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. On the ground, it's King. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you a spark. Maybe this gets you some energy. Maybe we'll see a little bit more life from this defense.
Yeah, they may not win the game, but I think this defensive coaching staff at this point, based on how this game has gone, they're just trying to find things to build off of. And maybe that's something they can point to as they get ready for their next opponent of things they did right and things that they got to do more consistently moving forward.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Creates a little room. Got the first down and still on his feet.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11.
Well, they're just trying to run the ball, but that time there was absolutely nowhere for the running back to go, and as a result, that's a tackle for loss.
Snagged in the middle. It's Pickett. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Bears have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Wegman. Finds his man. The Bears with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. There's the pressure. Grab near the marker. It's good. Tackle made at the 9-yard line after the catch. It'll be 1st and goal. And the Bears have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Trying to find the end zone. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Now on 2nd and goal. Wants to go up top. Lets it go to the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
Nice execution by this defense on 2nd and goal. And they try to throw the football. They stay tight on him. If I'm this offense, maybe I run some crossers, a little pick route, try to get my guy open.
Another incompletion on 3rd down.
You have to understand at home, it's really hard for a head coach to kick a field goal at this juncture after such a long drive. So many first downs. You've gotten right down to the doorstep. 4th down, you want to be...
Throw into the end zone, and it's picked off.
Not all DBs make the play at the end, right? They can back the ball down. They can be in position. They don't really secure the football. Great job by the DB securing the football and forcing the turnover.
This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. What a day it's been on the ground for these two guys, and they just seem to get stronger as the game goes along as we take a look at the numbers. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Back to pass, it's Hillstead. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield.
Another sack. This quarterback group, not this quarterback, this one, because you're already on quarterback number 2, taking a lot of hits today. Got to keep these guys upright, got to protect them. This offensive line has to do a better job.
He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. And boy, they missed an opportunity last time throwing that pick in the red zone, David.
Yeah, and you got to put that frustration behind you. You can't turn it over. That's a cardinal sin. You know better than that, Jesse. You can't take points off the board. But you got to move on.
You do. I think he just got way too overeager down in the red zone that last drive. So just come out here, trust your reads, trust what your coaches have told you to do, and just go out and execute the offense.
Touchdown, Baylor! They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
And he'll bring it out of the end zone. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone. Being knocked down at the 11. This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. Back to throw, it's Hillstead. Under fire. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. The Cougars have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. Quickly complete. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. Passing game very effective on 2nd down. What about here on 3rd? From the gun, wants to pass. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. BYU will bring the punt team on the field. They'll look to pin him deep. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. Makes the catch around the 50. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. Bringing the heat. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot. You've got a big lead in the 4th quarter, and you take that shot, and you stop the clock. And it's a long shot, but you're letting teams hang around.
And I prefer to win. Like, I want to make sure that, you know, if I'm up, I'm going to run the football. But there is definitely a school of thought in nowadays where I'm putting up stats and I'm keeping the pedal to the floor.
This time it's complete. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a 1st down at the 31. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Pocket breaking down. And his first pass is incomplete. It's tough to come in and fire one early.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was, so he's outside the tackle box as he knew to throw away.
Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive. Trying to take it back. The 40. Past the 20. And he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown, BYU.
And this defense has had a rough day, but how about this play? Breaking on the football, making the pick, taking it to the house, maybe build some momentum for some future games.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, it is now a final in the Big Ten, and a game I think a lot of folks will want to see. Nebraska went into hostile territory and came away with a convincing victory. The Huskers always seem to get everyone's best punch, but today they were the ones who delivered the knockout. Really unexpected outcome in this intriguing Big Ten matchup, and the type of loss, guys, that'll get the attention of even a good football team.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play. The Bears can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking deep. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third. Trying to pick up a first down. White wants to throw it. He's got it. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. And the Bears come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Hood. And he's brought down after a nice game.
Really nice job by quarterback and wide receiver. This is why you do film work. This is why you throw on air all offseason. I know I get zone coverage. I know exactly where I'm breaking. I know exactly where to deliver the football. Nice throw, nice catch.
Brought down at the 32-yard line. Picks up 15 yards on the play and an important first down. Looking downfield on first down. Looking to buy time. Finds a crease at the 20. Shoved out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work. Down to the 16-yard line. It's 1st and 10. A strike downfield. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Motion from the wide receiver. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. He's got it in the end zone for another touchdown, and this is a full-fledged beatdown.
And with that TD, this team looking to go 4-0. Just how you want to start a season, man. They've done an unbelievable job answering all the questions, starting off the year just how you want to. Now, keep it going. Keep that momentum. Don't relax. What a start to the season.
PAT unit on the field. Extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They march 72 yards. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. Looks like he's going to bring it out. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Power football with the run. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
Well, I think the offense at this point now, they're just trying to limit the damage. They want to get out of here and move on, turn the page to the next game because
he lost one down the sideline. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
They'll snap it on first down from the 35. From the gun, running back gets the give.
And this defense is more than happy with the offense running the football. They've done a great job today. I mean, they've really made this offense work so hard, earn everything they've gotten, and that's why this lead is ballooned like it has.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Hagan. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Now facing a 3rd and long. Oh, they're after him. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. They boot it away on 4th down. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. White going to attack through the air. Makes the catch. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Back to pass. Caught over the middle. It's good. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. Looking to throw on first down. Sets up the screen. No siree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. Offense uses a timeout, 17 seconds left on the clock. The Bears now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. Here comes the heat. Got him downfield. They are finding soft in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. The timeout stops the clock with 10 seconds to play. And the Bears will snap it on first and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Looking to the big tight end. He can't. And the clock stops with 6 seconds left. And after this play, the cake will be baked. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Fires to the middle. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. They stop the return right there, and that will do it. This one is in the book. Coming into this one, we wondered whether these guys were a little bit overrated, and certainly they did nothing to dispel that notion.
They were playing angry today, and I know talking to some of their players, David, coming into this game, they felt like they were being disrespected. A lot of people thought their opponent might get them today, so they took this opportunity to make a statement and make an example out of their opponent.
And those are fun moments in the locker room, aren't they, Jesse? Like, everybody's doubting us. Nobody thinks we can win. It's really easy to motivate that type of squad. They played motivated. They played a little ticked off. I'm here for it. I love it. I love the excitement, the adrenaline, the emotion, and they earned a big dub today.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. the Baylor Bears, McLean Stadium on the banks of the Brazos in Waco, Texas. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the Iowa State Cyclones, taking on the winners of 4 straight, the Baylor Bears. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. And the Cyclones will kick it away first. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down to the 26. So Baylor's offense will have the football first. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Leaves it with the running back. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy in the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Wegman. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. The deeper into the season we get, the more they win, the greater their confidence that they can finish strong here in the Big 12.
Heck yeah, Reese. The bigger the expectations get, the bigger the consequences get for every single game. So you know this league is tough. You know there's always a lot of points scored. You know there's
just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
He wants to change this route. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. That's reeled in. It's good. He won't get there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on 3rd down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. They were willing to spin that wheel of fortune in their own territory, and it paid off.
And it came up good. I mean, I think you see the aggressiveness by these offenses now, willing to go for it on their own territory, and I like it because they got it.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. It's caught downfield. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. And how about taking a big chunk out of this defense on the opening drive?
And with the speed they have on the perimeter, Reese, no doubt, they want to come out here and test this secondary, test these DBs, and they know they've got the QB with the arm talent to get the ball there. That's a great start for this offense.
They pull him down at the 17 after a pickup of 3.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
He's got it on the move. Touchdown, Bears! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
Man, And it doesn't get any better than that. You script the first 10 plays, that was 10 plays. That was perfection. That was a touchdown. That's called good scouting, being ready for the football game, and executing to a T to start this game off.
And the extra point is good. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? The returner will field it and try to do some business. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Iowa State's offense will go to work for the first time today. And, David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football game. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others, that they got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around him.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
Wants to go up top on first down. Intercepted. The defense has set him up. He would have loved to make the big return there, but he still gives his team the ball at the 37.
And the defender makes a great read, breaks on the football, and makes the big interception in the back end. And here's the thing. That's number 4 this season, so he's finding the football consistent.
Looking to throw, it's Wegman. Lets it fly. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. So now it's second and long. Handoff from the gun. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And that's what makes this defense so difficult to run against. They've got guys up front that just push offensive linemen backwards. They basically push the blockers right into the lap of that running back.
Extending the play. Right down the middle. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. Throws to the tight end. And it's incomplete, and the defense stands tall and gets off the field. Looking to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. A first down for the offense. The give to the back. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. On the run, it's Lee. Fights off a defender. And he jukes the first guy, made him miss, and picked up a few before being brought down. The Cyclones are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Under fire. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. The punt team makes its way onto the field. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Wants to throw. It's Wegman. Starting to feel a little pressure. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. To the air on first down. Makes the catch. It's Washington. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And a great job by the QB, finding the running back, getting the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
Give to the running back. There he goes. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. The Bears come to the line with a new set of downs. Might as well give it to him again. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, they want to come out and try to get the run game established, but up front defensively, they made a play. They gave up nothing on that one.
Got to find some breathing room if you're going to establish yourself on the ground, and there wasn't any that time.
Yeah, Reese, I wonder now if this offense is maybe going to try to get to the perimeter of the field and see if they can use their speed to hurt this defense.
That's the end of the period. Baylor is on top, and we've come to the end of one. And let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. Let's see what they dial up on this fourth down. Remember, they're 1 for 2 so far in this one. Got it in the middle. It's Hood. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on fourth down. They'll run this play from the pistol. The hand to the running back. Turning it on. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Townsend. Oh, it's out. Picks up the ball and tries to make something of it. Right down the gut of the field. He's dragged down to the ground, but what a play there. Scoops up the loose football and moves the chains. And the Cyclones line it up with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line and no farther.
Man, not much wiggle room for the ball carrier there.
I'm not really sure what they can do to try to create some space.
I know. Block better. How about the offensive lineman push some guy backwards and make some holes?
Tries again to get it in. And he was fortunate to get that one back to the line of scrimmage at the 5. No gain on the play. And now after getting knocked back, they'll try it again, this time from the 5 on third and goal. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. Oh, he missed it. No good. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game.
And these are the ones that make me want to remove kickers from a game. I mean, this is a chip shot field goal. It should be an automatic 3. He misses. Wasted drive, wasted opportunity.
And the offense here dialed up a really good zone read. Give credit to the offensive coordinator. He called the right play at the right time.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. To the air. It's Quegman. He unleashes a long one. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. And the Bears line up to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set him shot. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. Keeps looking downfield. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving.
Man-to-man coverage is a great opportunity for scrambling quarterbacks to take off and run because everybody on defense who's covering has their backs turned to the quarterback, obviously, because they're chasing an intended receiver.
Wide open spaces. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the ground. He's got it again. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Cyclones with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Got it set up on the outside. Ran right through the defender, and now he's still running. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. And they'll send out the field goal unit. He'll have to generate power and some accuracy. A 50-yarder from the left hash. He boomed it through. A 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful leg.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Might be the worst-case scenario for this defense. Thought they'd held them to 3. Now the offense with a chance for more. Here's the give off the left side. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. They've hit him with back-to-back chunk plays. Now it's 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Tried to put a little move on him, and it didn't help much. After getting knocked back, it's 2nd and goal from the 4. Now the play fake. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
Quarterback now has to make sure his guys are dialed in. You can't make any more mistakes. Giving up a negative play on 2nd down by the goal line. You've got to be really smart with this football.
Gets it out fast. And they'll get him down inside the 5, but this offense powering for to score. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. The distance is no problem, but this angle from the left can test you. And he missed it. No good. After that miss, still a 7-point game, guys.
And that's just the chip shot. That's just a field goal they got to make, guys.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Dropping back, it's Bregman on target. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Line getting set on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
That's a ball that this offense should be able to complete. They had the coverage they wanted. Receiver ran on the route. Just an inaccurate throw by the quarterback.
Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. Catch in the middle. It's Washington. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47. The Bears come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Looking to throw on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Pickett. And the Bears with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Here's a heat. Caught close to the marker. It's Court. He's loose. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. All the way down to the 25-yard line. It's 1st and 10. He wants to throw it again. Pressure coming. With the catch, it's Pickett. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business for the 1st and goal.
The number 1 goal as a defense is try to hit the QB as many times as possible. Try to rattle him. Try to get him flustered a little bit. Nice job of getting there, getting the hit on him, but nice job of executing by the quarterback. Taking the hit, delivering the strike.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Floating away. He just tossed that one out of bounds. You avoid the sack, you avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on 3rd down. About to have the 9th snap on this drive. You don't want to settle for a field goal. He was thinking touchdown on the scramble, but they're able to stop him short of the end zone. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Power ahead. Not only the 4th and goal stop, but they get him in the backfield at the 4-yard line. And the Cyclones buried deep in their own territory, just trying to find breathing room on first down. Got a man. It's Saunders. There he goes. It's a seam wide open. The 30. He's at the... And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Iowa State.
Man, that is picture-perfect execution by this offense. That is how you close a half. Chewing up some time, getting in the end zone, a chance to tie this up and feel really good about yourself going into halftime.
So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue.
Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Grab near the sticks. It's Washington. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking. To the air. It's Wegman. Rushes on him. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left. One more snap coming before halftime. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. The receiver was doubled, and they picked it off. He stopped, not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Men, it should come as no surprise that we have ourselves a fun matchup in Waco.
The Bears will kick it away to crank up the second half. He'll bring it out. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. Release on the RPO. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. The Cyclones trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Going to sling it on second down. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. He had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Cyclones will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He gets it away from his own end zone. Makes the grab close to the logo. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and every possession seems like it could switch the momentum of the game.
Yeah, Reese, for this offense, just feels like they just haven't been as physical. And for this offensive coordinator, David, he's having to go deep into the playbook just to try to generate a first down.
Well, and the good thing is there's not a ton of game pressure because the other side's not scoring either. But if you can find that one thing, get that one positive play, and then maybe you get those juices going and something can start to build.
It'll be 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Wegman. Finds his back in the middle. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. And the Bears come to the line with a new set of downs. Lost a throw on first down. The sure hands, it's Washington. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. To the ground with the back. There to stop him after a pickup of 1 to the 22.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Got to give the defense credit on that play, taking everything away, forcing the incompletion. Now it's decision time. 4th and short, and you're in field goal range. What do you do here?
On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. They'll go to the ground. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Looking to fire. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Cyclones will send out the punt unit. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Man, oh man, did that coverage team have its hands full. Well, not full because they didn't get a hand on him for quite a while. Great return there. Moves around to clear up the vision. And he will wisely throw it to the kid playing the tuba.
And that was good defense again, and unfortunately we've been saying that all game long. Really, really good defense, or, listen, you can spin on the other side. This offense has really been bad.
This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the 1st down. Clock ticking away as we have 4 minutes left here in the 3rd. The give to the lone running back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Bears have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Boy, there wasn't much room to wiggle for that running back there.
None at all. Great job by the defense getting in the backfield quickly, closing up all the holes, nowhere to go.
He's got it on the run. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. So they'll send out the field goal unit from the left hash, and this distance ought to make that angle pretty easy to handle. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. Hold it, finds his man on the left. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
And a great job by the defense seeing it right away, reacting to the screen, going and getting the football, and getting the fast playmaker on the ground.
Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
And this is why this team is losing this game. They cannot protect their quarterback. He's already been sacked a bunch of times. Almost got sacked right there. This guy doesn't have a chance with the way this offensive line is playing.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He lost it high and deep down the left side. He's got it along the sideline. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. Whole situation changed after that last big play. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 39. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the trenches so far.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And the Cyclones are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly to the tight end. He gets inside the 40 to the 39, but he is still well short of that first down marker. It'll be 4th down. The Cyclones will bring the punt team onto the field. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. They'll snap it from the 10 for the first play of this drive. They'll see if they can find some running room on the right here. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Pushes forward for 3 out to the 13. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Wegman. Hauls it in. Across the 25, he's got room. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. These two quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. They believe they can run right here. Couldn't find a lane, a pickup of 1 to the 31.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football, so he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying,
it's a running room. Finally stopped at the 46 after a 15-yard gain. And the Bears are on the move. They'll give it to him again. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Now on 2nd down, they want to keep moving forward and keep that clock churning. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged in the middle, it's Brown. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts. When you're trailing late in the ball game, you need those stops, and you get them to 3rd down. You get them to those critical points. Now they get the first down. You don't have many left. You better get aggressive.
The Bears getting set on 1st and 10. Scanning the field, it's Wegman. The short hand, it's Brown. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Leaves it with the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
and just nowhere to go for that runner. He had no choice. That defense, they were bringing it up front. Everybody winning their one-on-ones, and they completely had it surrounded.
And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And this offense has gotten off to a good start on third down, but this is a different deal on third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got a man, it's Brown. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. They're in makeable field goal range. They could tie the game, but instead they'll go for it on fourth down. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. They spun that wheel of fortune on fourth down and come up bankrupt. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Pulls it in. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Wants to go up top on first down. Here's the pressure. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
priority number one, protecting your quarterback. You're down in the ball game. You've got to make sure you don't get those hits on him. Protect him a little bit more. We can get some big plays down the field.
And he fires over the middle. It's incomplete. Certain moments in the game you know are just a little bit bigger. Here's one of them. Big play coming on 3rd and long. He's got it. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. New set of downs after the completion. Going up top again. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, at the worst possible time. Looking for more room. Inside the touchdown, Baylor! This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
This guy really is the complete linebacker. Not only is he physical and not only can he pull downhill to stop the run, this guy is a weapon in pass coverage. You saw it on that play. What can't this guy do?
Returner will field it and try to get some field position. He'll be chased out of bounds inside his own 20 at the 18-yard line, and a great job of coverage there. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. And the Cyclones are in the hurry-up.
I got to be honest, I'm a little surprised the offense is trying to go so fast.
And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Smart move to keep it on the ground. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible.
Well, they've got the lead. The defense just did their part, getting a takeaway. So now if you're on offense, you want to run the ball and take as much time as possible between snaps. Stay in bounds and let this clock tick away.
Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th. Makes the grab, past the marker. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7.
And they must have had a play in practice that they just felt was unstoppable because they essentially just took away an automatic chip shot field goal to go for that 4th down. But because of the execution, it was just too good. They're looking now to score 6.
And the quarterback's just going to take a knee. Typically, you only see this at the end of the game or end of a half. I'm not really sure why we're getting an early peek at victory formation. And they'll take a knee and watch this clock keep on winding its way toward a victory. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal. Under fire. Pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. John, focus. Watch it. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts.
Timeout, Baylor.
They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. And he's already made one. The holder will put it down at the 26 for a 36-yard try. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And now the lead is extended a little further.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative. Use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Back to pass. Throws for the tight end. He's got an open man. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line.
No gain on the play.
They're dealing with a second and long. Wants to go up top. That's caught. It's Saunders. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup. The Cyclones will have it 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Bring in the heat. Takes a hit as he fires. Another interception. This guy just can't find his own players. He couldn't quite get loose on that return, but he'd already made the play, and they've got it at the 35. Looking for a man. It's Wegman. It's complete on the right side. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. All business today for this ball club. They come out and they get the win.
And that's all that matters. It's not always pretty. You don't always do everything you want to do or check all the boxes. But at the end of the game, Jesse, you want that W.
No doubt about it. They made the plays they needed to make in order to get this win. I thought the quarterback showed tremendous poise, good leadership throughout the course of the game. Defense made stops when they had to make them. So, right, there were some things that are going to need to clean up moving forward.
When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome to John O. Quinn Field in H-Town, home to the Houston Cougars. As we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the Baylor Bears, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Houston Cougars. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Houston ready to put it deep and get this game going. Let's see what he can do with the return. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the Baylor Bears offense has the ball first today. Give to the single back. They stop him after a 6-yard run out to the 24.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver, and the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Looking downfield, it's Wegman. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
Well, he did a good job getting to the middle of the field. That's where the offense wanted to attack on that play. He's just got to do a better job looking that football in.
Right back up top on 2nd and 10. He's going to fire deep. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. To throw again. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Pulls it in down the sideline. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. And that big gainer on the last one has them ready to go from inside the 10. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Now it's 2nd and goal. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bears!
And they talked about it this week with us. They talked about wanting to start this football game fast. Nothing like taking the opening possession, using your script to your advantage, and then getting closer and exerting your physicality, running the football in, off to a hot start for this offense.
He'll start the return inside his 5. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. So the Houston Cougars offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons.
Oh, he's got some space. Turning on the Jets. He's finally stopped, but a big play there with his speed as he moves those sticks.
Fantastic job there buying time and then using his speed to go get a huge chunk play. You saw on defense a lot of people in the back end with their heads turned around chasing receivers. It's dangerous. You want to play man coverage. You don't want to keep your eyes on the quarterback. You're going to pay for it. You saw it right there.
And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. He lobs one high down the left side. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
Sometimes the quarterback puts that zip on it and you can hear it, and sometimes he uses the lob wedge where it takes a little time to get there. That time he used the lob wedge and the defender came in and made the interception. Big play for this defense early.
Looking for a crease. It's Washington. Got enough for the 1st down and wants more. Oh, a lot of space. They'll move the chains after he gets it. .43-yard line. And the Bears come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. So you get stuffed on 1st down. You had an idea of what you wanted to do on 2nd, but I'm guessing it's back to the drawing board now.
Yeah, you got to figure out who you are and what you are. What's your next best play? Or what is the defense going to do? If they've been aggressive, okay, well, if they've been aggressive, I'm going to throw that deep ball. If they've been sitting back, I might sneak a draw in here.
The Bears have it with a 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Wegman. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
And I thought it was a good job by the quarterback really seeing the drag route start to come across the field, and he puts the ball pretty much on the money. And you got to make that play.
He's going for the big play. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Made a defender miss. And they capitalized not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
Most defenses are lucky if you have one good covering corner. Fewer are lucky if you have 2. They've got 3 DBs, 3 corners that can play at the same time in their nickel package that they feel can go mano-a-mano with anyone in the country. You saw it on that last play coming away with the pick.
They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. They'll give it to the back. Stopped almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up 1 to the 35. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
And that is the way you set the tone. Man, early and often. Here in the 1st quarter, getting your 1st sack. Nice job by this defense. They had 4 last week, and it's looking like today it's going to be more of the same.
Stop is made at the 35-yard line. It'll be a 4th down. Houston will be forced to punt. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. Back to pass, it's Wegman. Makes the catch, it's Pickett. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the 1st down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Looking downfield on 1st down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. He throws into the middle of the field. Intercepted. A 1st half turnover can swing momentum. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Got it in the middle. It's Thurman. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. Offense getting set for first down.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. To the air on second down. Trying to escape and get it himself. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. That's the end of the quarter, and it's Baylor holding the edge. One period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Let's it fly. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be third down.
Well, I love the coverage on defense. In the red zone, everyone's got their eyes on the quarterback, and they're flying to the football, and you saw that there on the incompletion.
Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. Hello. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
Really nice job by the quarterback there of just letting the play develop. He had his eyes down the middle of the field, and I think when he saw that deep middle area vacated, he said to himself, I've got a guy running right into that area. I'm throwing this thing on time. And this is...
Oh, they blocked the extra point. He picks it up. Remember, he can take it back. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Looking to throw, it's Wegman. Makes the grab. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. On first down, here comes this offense. Looking to throw on first down. Buys a little extra time. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Brown. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. And the Bears are rolling down the field. Using his legs, it's Washington. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll keep it on the ground. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on third down from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. Pulls it in, it's Brown. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. The offense stays on the field. They just have inches to go on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Converts on fourth down, still going. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the fourth down conversion, moving the chains easily. The Bears will line it up on 1st and 10. Takes the handoff, and he's going right. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. The running back has it. Able to pick up a couple down to the 27. Third and long coming from the 27-yard line. You can make a field goal from here. Just don't take a negative play. Makes the grab. It's good. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Looks as if they're going to pass on a chance to take the lead with the field goal and go for it on fourth down. Trying to pick up the first out of the backfield. Touchdown, Baylor! Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
I think the days of running backs just running downhill are out the window. You better be able to do this. You see the playmaker, slip him out of the backfield, throw him the football, he'll handle the rest, get in the end zone for the touchdown.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Wants to throw on first down. Gets it to him on the screen. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Those screen plays, you really want to sell it, get it to your running back, and get him to the second level. Get him running full head of steam on a safety, on a linebacker. He almost got going, but just got tackled before he could really do any damage.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves them with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Thurman. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Looking to scramble. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. They'll go up top on 2nd and short. Holds it in. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. And the Cougars had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. From the red zone, looking for a man. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Here comes the heat. Using his legs, keeping his eyes down.
Physicality, punching it in with the run game. And here's the thing, I like where this offense is going. Nice job creating some momentum, going into the half, cutting down the lead. This thing could get really exciting. Nice job answering the bell right before the half.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. That's reeled in. It's Washington. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Dropping back, it's Weckman. Oh, they're after him. Fires downfield. He makes the catch. They'll immediately call timeout.
Nice job by the receiver on the back end there, too. He sees his quarterback on the run moving, and he just works to get himself open to give his guy a place to throw the football. They're able to connect, and they keep the drive going.
Wants to go up top on first down. Looking to the big tight end. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. after the incompletion. Back to the passing game. He's got the tight end. They pick up the first down. They'll mark him at the 34. Got to be expeditious here. And the Bears want to crank the tempo. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Washington. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears!
And they trust their QB to execute like they have the whole first half, and he delivers, and they build on this lead and build their momentum going into halftime.
So here comes the kickoff after the touchdown, and the last thing you need right before the half is to give up a big return. The returner will field it and bring it back. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. So the offense has had enough. They'll take a knee and wrap up this first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Fellas, many thanks. Happy to provide a break in the action to kind of pour over exactly what has transpired so far.
He'll put total leather and get this second half started. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Got the quick completion. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. And here comes the offense on second down. Leaves it with the running back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's Williams. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. Houston coming to the line with a new set of downs. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Thomas. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass, as it just never developed. Houston sends the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Wants to throw. It's Wegman. It's complete to the left. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass. Catch in the middle. It's Brown. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. Fires left. A strike downfield. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking for a gap. It's Washington. Stuffed on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at third and long. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. With the catch, it's Pickett. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Less than a yard to go for a first down, and the offense will remain on the... Converts on fourth down, and he's still going. Out of bounds at the very edge of the red zone at the 20. You talk about taking the wind out of a crowd. A fourth down conversion will do that.
Yeah, they were jacked up in here, excited. The fans get loud, rush the passer, and how about the conversion? The big fourth down conversion here in the third quarter to give yourself some life in a tight ball game.
The give. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run. The Bears will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he'll take this into the end zone, but hang on just a second. Flag down. Let's see what this is about. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. And the extra point splits the upright, just 28-13. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. To the air on 1st down. Got him downfield. Slips a tackle, and he's got room. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. That big play is just what they needed. Now they have it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over it. The Cougars with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Off play action. Catch in the middle. It's Thomas. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. They'll make the stop, but the chains will move. It's a 1st down for Houston. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They're going to ride this running back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Cougars now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Under fire. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
This defensive end is an animal. He already has 2 sacks, and we're only in the 3rd quarter. I'd move him around a little bit more defensively so that the offense has no idea where he's lining up. Because right now, man, he is feasting.
And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. Houston will be forced to punt.
Number 13, on to take it away.
You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Nice move to pick up yardage. They'll knock him down after a 6-yard gain to the 27. And the Bears can really attack on this 2nd and short. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. The Bears line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Looking to pass. It's Wegman. Snagged in the middle. It's Washington. It's a seam wide open. And they make the tackle, not before he gets the 1st down. Now let's see if they rush to the line or let the time run out here in the 3rd. This should be the last play of the quarter. Power football with the run. And he was able to pick his way for just a few yards, and that'll wrap up the 3rd quarter. That's the end of the period. Baylor is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. QB draw. They recover their own fumble. How in the world did the offense avoid that disaster?
That ball carrier is very lucky. That easily could have ended up in the hands of the defense. You have got to do a better job with ball security.
And the first guy couldn't get him, but the second one does, but not until he picks up the first down. And the Bears are moving quickly down the field. From the gun, running back gets to give. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll leave it with him. He's stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got a man, it's Pickett. Open space at the 25. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Yeah, and I like this offense keeping the foot on the gas. You got to lead by a couple scores, but keep the foot on the accelerator. Nice job.
Got enough space. Touchdown, Baylor! And the stomping has commenced. They give themselves just a little more cushion as they close in on extending this winning run. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, you know, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. They'll run it from the gun. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Wants to go up top. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
And I'm just not sure where to put the blame. And I know they're going to lose this football game. They've struggled, and he's been sacked. I know he's turned it over and thrown an interception, but they haven't been in sync, and nobody's played really great. And they've got to find an identity on this offense moving forward.
Well, we know the defensive coordinator's been harping on his guys about this. Earlier in the game, this quarterback was killing him with his scrambling ability and his ability to take off. That time, though, nice adjustment by the defense. It was almost as...
He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish.
Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Bears! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. That score will give them a little more room to operate here in the 4th quarter as they go for their 6th straight win.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
42, Houston, 13.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking downfield on 1st down. That's caught. It's Williams.
My old coach said, don't never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
They're looking to throw on 2nd and short. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough with the 1st down, and he slides in safely. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the run, it's Briggs. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Throws to the tight end. A beautifully placed ball to the outside and the toe drag for the big pickup. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the 2nd half. It's 1st and 10. Throws for the tight end. Got his man. They finally get to him. But what a
defense is trying to make it look like runs, so they play fake, and the tight end, he comes right out of his stance, vertical downfield, gets one-on-one with a much smaller DB, and is able to make the catch for a big gain.
He'll do it himself. Got some room, headed to the goal line, and he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Houston.
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option. You've seen the evolution with the scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it. So the first play of the drive, starting here from the 45. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Kept it on the ground on first down. Now back to the line. They're going to run it to the right. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play. Able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The officials stopped the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. Now facing a 3rd and long. Wide receiver going in motion. Back to throw, it's Wegman. Bought a little time, lets it go. Finds his man, it's Brown.
He has been the go-to guy on offense all game long. And on a critical 3rd down here in the 4th quarter, surprise, surprise, guess who they go to? That guy.
A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. The give to the tailback. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. You know, talking to the coaches coming to the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great day.
The Bears have it with a 1st and 10. The timeout stops the clock with 10 seconds to play. Down to the 18-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Pickett. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds. One more play to pad the stats. 2nd down, he'll throw it. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Got some room to run. And he is brought to the ground, and that's how we'll wrap this one up. They reeled off 6 straight to start the season, undefeated, bowl eligible, but when you have that kind of record, the possibilities seem limitless.
What a great way to start the season. The best way possible, right? Like 6-0, taking care of business, building momentum.